So, this has got me incredibly impressed. For those of you who have not been following the development of Ready or Not, they've been putting out some development blogs lately that are getting me really excited to jump into the game again. Specifically, their updates for artificial intelligence are really pushing the boundaries of what I've seen in most first-person shooter games, adding in things like cover and a whole bunch of immersive, narrative-oriented actions that really take this to a whole new level. If you haven't already, click the link down below. You can go check out this development update yourself, and of course if you want to pick up Ready or Not, links are also down in the description for that as well. One of the things that really wasn't as impressive to me about Ready or Not was the AI. They were fun and they definitely worked, but there was something lacking when it came to the immersion factor that made it a little bit more obvious that you're playing a game and you're not actually immersed in the world that Ready or Not otherwise is really good at building. All of the maps, all of the weapons, everything is incredibly immersive, but the AI were a little bit lacking. I think this AI update is really going to change that, adding in a whole bunch of things like having them seek cover when they take fire, having a whole bunch of more immersive actions depending on the map that they're in, like smoking cigarettes, taking pictures, looking at different parts of the world. Little things like that that almost make this game feel like it's straight out of the Hitman series instead of the SWAT series, and that's really cool to me. But what I think was most cool was some of the updates when it came to the AI's strategies. So now, not only will the AI hide in different parts of the world and try to ambush you, but in addition to that, they'll use different types of strategies depending on the weapons that they have. So, again, I definitely recommend checking out Ready or Not on Steam. I can't wait for this update to drop. And I'm also going to go ahead and have the video for you to look over some of the updates that were my favorite parts of the dev blog in this video itself. So sit back, enjoy that, and make sure you go check out the official Ready or Not channel as well. Cheers.
For the last few months, we've been hard at work breathing some much-needed life into some of our AI characters. For this development update, we're ready to show off just a small slice of them. Suspect melee combat for both knives and fists has been revamped. Previously they would charge at and hit the player, but without the next move in mind, leaving them exposed. To improve on this, they now have more tactics under their belt to keep you guessing. After attacking the player and stunning them, suspects will stop and run to find cover for their next ambush attack. If a weapon is closer to a suspect than SWAT, the suspect will move to pick up the weapon first and engage. If both SWAT and the weapon are a considerable distance from the suspect will move to cover to prepare for an ambush. To demonstrate, here's a snippet of gameplay in Meth's attic section, utilizing these new ambush mechanics. While suspects did previously take cover, they lacked the ability to utilize it in a truly realistic fashion. Now, there's a myriad of behaviors they can take advantage of to both outsmart and outlive the player. Shooting from cover is obviously a key component to the system, and the suspects will use it often, whether blind firing or peeking out to aim to engage SWAT. If certain conditions are met, like return fire or flanking, suspects will acknowledge that and plan their next move accordingly. One of the main goals when creating Ready or Not was crafting a tense, foreboding atmosphere where every unchecked corner is a matter of life or death. With that in mind, we've given our AI the ability to hide in certain places, under beds, tables, and inside closets. Aggressive noises like gunshots and shouts can instigate the AI to move to these cover positions. If SWAT are in a room where a suspect is hiding, they'll wait until no one is looking to jump out and strike. However, certain conditions like compliance yelling, being stunned, damaged, or fired at, can cause the suspect to leave cover with a chance of surrendering. Find a suspect laying down in a room? Might want to keep your distance. He could be playing dead. If they're shot, close to a C2 door breach, or even just shot at, in certain situations, suspects can play dead to get the upper hand in a dire situation. Dead and ragdolled suspects can be arrested, however, so it doesn't feel like a cheap way of surprising the player. Similar to cover landmarks, AI will get up when no one is looking to surprise attack. But additional conditions can also cause them to exit, always leading to surrender. If the situation is at its most dire for suspects, and their morale drops to 0, there's a chance that they may commit suicide. Or fake suicide. Certain conditions, like yelling, stunning, or less lethal damage, can cancel a real or fake suicide attempt. That being said, yelling has a rare chance of canceling, and stunning is the recommended method.
So, if you guys want to go check this out, again, remember, links down in the description. Let me know what you think about these updates down in the comments below. Personally, I think that the suspects can actually go around crawling under beds, and committing suicide is an incredibly intense feature that I think fits perfectly with what Ready or Not originally positioned itself to be, which was a brutally raw SWAT simulation game. But I want to know what you guys think. Let me know, and of course, hopefully here soon, maybe I'll even see you in a Ready or Not match. Alright, until the next one, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers.